I might say Oppa. I might say Oppa because I feel like I know how to pronounce that better. So we see Shang picked up first by Oppa, as you'd expect from the first pick, and Alberto going with Phoenicians as well. Seems like it's a very it's a prioritized civ for a lot of players here, which I'm not too surprised by. I feel like it's strong in a lot of elements. And Romans. Okay, so Romans going in the first phase as well. Second phase, Karth gets picked up again. I think that's a really nice pick. It's a really reliable civ, so I recommend it for a lot of players. Mace is one of those ones where I respect it, but I don't love it. I feel like there are better civs on the table still. And Persians gets picked up, really cool. Yeah, we see them again. Might be seeing them on Inland. We might be seeing them on Hill Country or Oasis. I feel like you save Karth for Oasis here. Or maybe Karth on Inland. Nah, you go Shang on Inland. Yeah, I think Opa's about to have some really, really good games here. But yeah, we'll keep this draft in mind, and we'll come back to it as the games go on. As I believe we can start thinking about game number one, which I need to check here. I'm sure there's a lobby soon. Here it is. Hello. Who's Oppa? A player from Vietnam who signed up for the tournament.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yep, Oppa versus Alberto. Indeed. This is right now. We got Karth versus Foe. Yeah, it's happening right now. What? It's happening right now. Players are jumping into the lobby, and we're going. That was the draft we just did.
Yes.
And then if we take a look at this, so we're gonna have Karth versus Foe. Is that what we just read? Karth versus Foe. Hmm. On Inland, I think that's interesting. Let's see the so this is we've only got 3 sets left in the first round. So we're gonna be hopping over to the second round pretty soon, which is quite hype. But Karth versus Foe. I wonder what to expect. I wonder what to expect. Karth is just such a solid civ. I'm really excited to see what Oppa comes up with for Inland. As always, I feel like it's gonna come down to the map seeds. Go look, have fun. I like Karth if you have a map where you could wall fast with houses plus stock. You can do
Start
it so
the
much faster than
game
other civs on
already.
inland. Oh yeah, exactly. If you can do a dock start, life becomes very easy and interesting map spawn. We have potentially a very fair map coming up. So Oppa spawns in the south here. Berries, accessible, deer, really, really nice gazelle with a wood pit here as well. So we can push the gazelle out of the way and get a shorefish wood pit, which you don't get a lot of shorefish wood pits on inland, right? That's normally like a more Conti map feature. He's just gonna go for the pit here. I really like this. He's gonna have really nice wood income early, although he didn't really have to. With Karth, he had a beautiful strag as well. Meanwhile, Alberto just gonna go for Phoenician, and he's got a really good opening. map, I would say. Like, he's got plenty of shorefish around that he could grab. Easy gazelle push. Nice wall off here with the storage pit on the wood line. That'll be nice. With access to stone for some slingers if he wanted to. Map's a bit open for my liking in the front. That's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. But potentially quicker access to the middle sea, right? This is a huge ocean. Look at the size of this ocean. So many fish. So many fish. And Oppa, going to be starting on shorefish, triple gazelle, and a woodline. As Karth, I mean, just look at his resources. This is his perspective right now. Look at that. Just so many resources already to work with. Like, he's almost got 100 wood. He's going to have to build a house. He's going to have a really fast uptime with this setup. With 7 on food with this start, he's looking for just super speed. I was wondering if we'd see him play greedy for a dock, but I guess with this map, it doesn't really make sense. This is such a good map for Oppa. Even some extra berries here, although these are going to be tricky to access. He'd have to granary like there. So it's kind of unusable berry there. Already getting nice house walls up in the right spots. I mean, just look. Oh, this is just. Man, I feel like this deserves something of its own. This is so special. This is what AoE1 is all about, you know? This is what dreams are made of. This is why we play the game. That's just like, this is our crack. You know what I mean? Oh, just so good to look at. Okay, let's check what Alberto's up to. He's getting his gazelle push now. Adding his wood pit here. Phoenician gonna have a nice pit there as well. 2 shorefish in range, that's not bad. And an extra berry as well. So his map is definitely not too shabby as well. Looks like he's gonna start maybe house walling up here. That's pretty good for him. I mean, this isn't bad. He needs to get this gazelle lure going. It's a little slow here, but we'll see. Alberto getting housed at 16 pop, maybe thinking about stopping. Look at the food. He's already got 7 vills in queue. He can basically age. That's insane. We're just gonna see such a fast click here. This could be a 530 click on 18 pop. I wonder if he's gonna rush. And look, he's already got a barracks up across the map. Oh my god. This is insane. Look at this time. Oh my gosh, he's playing this so well. Oppa gonna be super aggressive here. Still has plenty of food to follow up the rush. He still can go to his berries. He did a storage pit granary opening, or sorry, a storage pit racks opening. That's how good his map is. Those are quite rare. You don't get to do that a lot in AoE1. I wonder what he's gonna follow this up with. He's got food in the bank. I'm curious if he's gonna start queuing up some clubbers. We'll see if he can get any activity going across the map. He's gonna spot the sea, but I'm not exactly sure if he's gonna go for it. Meanwhile, the lion gonna reveal this might happen in vision of Oppa, who's coming over here with a Vil and a Clubber to try and stop this. This is such an insane uptime. Such an insane uptime. It's going to be up at 720. Oh my gosh, following it up with Clubbers as well. So it looks like he's going to go for a few Axemen as an opener. I should check Alberto here. Alberto is on his way up, but not nearly as fast. Not nearly as fast. And with the same pop. That's sad. Same equal count. Same eco count, sorry. So Oppa's map really showing well and playing it well with sorry, Carthaginians. This is something to behold. But we'll see. You know, he's still got to find the damage with the Axeman. He's coming to the left, so I think he has a vague idea of where to look at now at this point. As this another Vil has explored the map here. Axeman is in. The wall off should come in time. Don't tell me he's waiting for a stone piece. Oh boy. Oh, he's really, really lucky there. Hopefully, so that this game goes on a bit, Alberto can see the threat and wall in time. He's got to quick wall this with houses. He's waiting for the tech. Oh, this is gonna get ugly. So he's gonna wall here, but berries can be squeezed through just like that. Berries, you can go through berries sometimes. It's not the most reliable way to wall, and we're gonna have slingers, but he doesn't have the safety that the slingers need. He needs the slings inside of the wall. But we'll see. Maybe this will work still. That is something. This this is something. It's the inverse TK tower. The inverse TK tower. I love it. Very aggressive play. Very aggressive. Meanwhile, more Axers coming out. He does not have any upgrades. So, Oppa, with his amazing opening, has kind of played this a bit slower now, right? He's going to Stone. Looks like he's going to transition into Slingers. Just not wanting to waste that early food. But he's still making a lot of Axemen. You'd think, at this point, maybe the attack upgrade would be worth it, but Alberto has found a nice little corner for stone miners. He has been massing slings wisely, and without upgrades, I feel like these slingers can easily take the axers, right? No upgrades in the game yet, though, so even missing the one damage, maybe not, as the axers do get a kill, and the slinger's going to have to dodge, duck, and weave southward now. As the Axers come for a big clap, the big surround, and he gets another. These little picks have been great, and he's not taking damage along the way. One Axer finally goes down, but he's still got 6 full HP Axers, basically. A 7th joins the fight. Alberto on the run again, has to make his way up to this hill. Maybe should turn and take some shots here. Doesn't have the market yet in order to get the upgrade. Alberto about to get the upgrade, actually. Looking at the wrong perspective when I made that call, and here it comes. The damage will be in, has a bit more range. The backline can be a bit more flexible. He's going to take some shots here on the hill, surely. That's a lot of damage now. One Axeman goes down, another one sure to follow, and this is where Slingers really start to show their prowess as he backs up, takes the fight left now, giving up the hill, but he has to as these Axemen are in pursuit. The tower's still on his front line with a stable now to protect it from a few Slingers. The villager took some hits from the defensive slings as the Slingers on the run make their way back home. And it looks like these Axemen going to come and say no to this, as the storage pit does have vision from the artifact. A lot on stone here for Oppa. Is he trying to add more towers? I think he wanted to add another tower. He's got 240 stone in the bank. Maybe just trying to full wall himself in. I mean, for as good as this opening was from Oppa, I'm a bit surprised by the follow-up. The follow-up feels a bit weak here, unless he's thinking he can, sneak out a bronze, but he doesn't have any upgrades. And he can't fight slings without the attack upgrade, at least. The attack upgrade matters a lot when you're fighting against slingers. All these units will just go down. The wood line will be protected because he can then use the slingers either offensively or he could just go for this. The tower has been targeting this barracks. I don't know if that's intentional. Very, very good defense here from Alberto. Very good defense. Still no upgrades for Oppa. But I'm guessing at this point Oppa's thinking about the mid game. I think he's thinking about how can we transition this play into something a bit more sustainable? He's got tons of stone in the bank, so he could easily wall the front of his base. He's going to be going barracks in the middle of the map. Looks like he's going to try and make a defensive slinger mass. Yeah, a second barracks here. This market down here has been sneaky. So far, the North Sea has gone completely undocked, which I don't think is too big of a negative, but we'll see. Alberto does have a little dock here, but these 5 fish aren't super efficient as he's going to get a nice granary up on this food. He's going to clear out the stable. He's going to wall in his TC. This artifact going to run away with it. Oh no, he keeps the artifact. Stable going to go down soon to the slingers. As the berries come in. I really, really, really like how Alberto has played this map. This has been really, really clean. Now, Oppa gonna invest in his own sling mass now. But behind all this pressure, only 5 farms at home to speak of. I kind of thought he would be in a better spot at this point, given how much space he's had at home, completely untouched eco. And this stable will go down now. So the threats have been neutralized. There's one barracks offensively here, but it's not really doing anything, as Oppa is making all slingers at home. Yeah, Alberto did make that scout ship and has been able to spot this whole massive sea and realize that it's not been taken. So he's sending 2 vills up, looks like to add some docks. This is really smart play. Really important stuff to do on inland is exactly what Alberto's doing. This is for docks, and this is really, really good. But Oppa on 4 racks slinger production, just gonna. That was so evil. Did he think that? Oh, and he catches Alberto on a right click, and that's huge. So much free damage. So many slingers are gonna go down for that. Oppa with great micro here as well. Stutter stepping in, gets a lot of good hits, gonna take even more hits. And now Alberto in trouble here. Not enough slingers at home. Not enough army. Alberto's thinking he can go bronze, but I'm worried about the timing here. He does have access to gold, but that could get camped really quickly by this slinger mass. So we're gonna have to see if he can buy himself enough time to go all the way to bronze and secure himself some gold for some cav. Or maybe we'll see some chariots. But both golds being forward like this, I smell problems. And meanwhile, whoa, 2 more stables for scouts. Look at that production queue. He's ready to go once he got some houses. I guess he's seeing all this food here, but relying on the natural food for this long could become problematic if your opponent's bronze, because, just 1 or 2 cav here could become very annoying very fast. There's no way he right-clicks the town center and makes this a problem, does he? Oh, it's so hard to judge these situations as a spectator. Okay, he's got to get bronze without repairs. Right? Yeah, he gets bronze. He gets bronze. Okay, so a few slingers as well to maybe distract him by a time. He'll get bronze easily. Gold upgrade on the way, but where's he gonna mine gold? Does he have vills outside on the map that I'm missing? Where are his gold vills? He's got 3 on gold. Oh no! It was so, just keep attacking! Wow. Well, the bronze is gonna come in, but at what cost? Man, Oppa's gonna see this go down and be like, oh man, it was so close! If he had just kept attacking with some of the slings, that could have been really, 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 really close. That was really hype moment there. He gets bronze though, but only 2 vills on gold, and his economy's now exposed. So bronze for what? And another tower on the wood line. We had a tower here earlier from Oppa, and now another one here. This is just going to be so problematic as the massive slings makes its way into his economy. He's got a couple gold miners in the south here, but that could easily be spotted by the scouts. This quadruple racks, triple stable all in from Oppa working its magic here. As where is the rest of the economy? I don't understand where the rest of the economy is for Alberto. Is he just dead? I'm wondering if he's just dead. He's got 30 pop. And most of that's just fishing, and the fishing is good, but it's not gold and it's not wood. You can't rebuild with the Slinger's Kill. And look at this absolute flood of units streaming across the map. After Oppa got cleaned up in his initial rush, he's really set himself up well for this aggressive play. The barracks are going to go down. We have a cavalry on the way for Alberto, but I fear it's going to be too little too late. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough upgrades to even consider a real fight. He doesn't have enough on gold to really stream these cav out to mass enough in time to save his economy. And I love the addition of scouts. I love the addition of scouts because slingers are the you can run but you can't hide. And scouts are you can't run or hide. Like you or you can run. Well, they're the opposite. Scouts are you can't run but you can hide. So the combination makes it really tricky when you have economy to to put it anywhere useful, and he's walled them in too. So these vills are just sitting ducks, and it's kind of a matter of time. We'll see what these cavalry can do. I mean, offensively, there's a lot of vills here, but no armor upgrades means that the vills might just have to fight it, and a wave of axemen comes out as well, contributing with some extra damage. It looks like he's going to be able to hold off these initial cavalry without too much of an issue. Right? Loses 3 vills. I mean, that's kind of acceptable. I'm sure like another 2 might go down here, but he's got a massive units here as another vill goes down. But back at home, Alberto has basically no eco, built a transport to try and get the vills out. But where are they going to go? Just to the north, where some of these scouts are coming now to spot this. Beautiful play from Oppa here to go full all in, and now the massive unit's going to be used to fight here, I guess, is the plan. I don't know about this because he got armor now. The armor upgrade came in for Alberto. He's like, okay, enough of this. I'm done losing to Vills, but here comes a massive Axeman to try and defend these Vills, but Vills just going down. Alberto trying to pull him to the right here, buy himself some time, but Axeman getting the surround. Now that Cav might be stuck as the Vills go for their escape, and it looks like another surround about to happen. Alberto not able to escape in time. As 2 chariots now, but the chariots are going to deal basically not well at all with these chariots, as the elephant in the middle of the map is what Oppa has his eyes on. Massive fishing economy, but ooh, farming economy, but nice play by Alberto. Is he gonna? I think he was thinking about hitting that with Vels. I swear he was thinking about that. As Alberto's base is a ghost town now. I love this. I love this. I love this. Keeping a couple slingers around here just to keep an eye on things, make sure nothing shifty goes down. As interestingly, Alberto has kind of tricked Oppa into thinking his whole base is up here, but it's really just the 2 stables. The dock going down could be a pretty big blow because he's only got the dock over here to drop off to. So if the dock gets taken down by the land military, this position could get really, really, really tricky. Population is domination, man. Quite strong here. Look at that. Like it's a 4-to-1 population swing now. This huge, huge military supplemented by vills. I mean, most people don't throw vills into the military like this, but I guess he couldn't stick on the elephant, or used it all maybe. Oh, hey, wait, you guys aren't supposed to be here. Must have gotten mixed up in the control groups. What a game. What a game one. This really delivered a lot of opportunities here. And really cool use of the towers here from Oppa. I love the offensive tower, especially with Karth, right? It makes sense. He had some stone. You get the 50 extra stone at the start, and you just throw down an offensive tower on the wood line. I love it. It's a really interesting. When you have that aggressive Vil, might as well. Goes for the dock, which is going to idle all these boats effectively, as they will have to return to here to drop off. And that's basically going to be the end of the game for Alberto. Rebuilding his TC in the south. He's going to try and rat this out, but there's no way. What a fun game. This was a fun one to watch. We had really good micro moments as well. Both these players are quite good. I'm very excited by this. As we have another chariot out, but it's going to be too little too late from the army from Alberto. There's no way he can really do decisive damage to the economy of Oppa without a transport. We gotta be, yeah, Oppa has enough to go bronze. He just isn't. So it's just a matter of time before he does. Queuing up some scout ships. Where do you add some seam? Up here to help attack. Even walling in the dock. Maybe trying to quick wall in to save his vills. Which will work. Oh, he's gonna die. Nice snipe there by Alberto. But my gosh. I'm not calling it too soon, right? This is definitely over. 20 pop to... Ah, and he clicks bronze now. GG. Indeed. Yeah, this is definitely over. This, I mean, I guess a lot of this pop is this tool army, which Alberto's trying to buy time up here with his army, but he's got 2 docks and he can't produce ships here. So I feel like he's just dead. He's got like 8 vills down here. Maybe those can do something. But now we have 3 on 2. Scout ship micro. Gonna be important here. Let's see if Alberto can take a good fight. What is this scout ship doing? I think he's stuck. It's now unstuck and dead. Oppa's economy booming. What an incredible game. That was fun to watch. That was explosive, I would say. Look at the ruins of Alberto's town. Devastating loss. The new town. 2 TCs. See, he does have wheel. But I don't see how he comes back in time before this becomes a problem. And with the bronze click, what are we going to see from Oppa? We're going to see War Galley. He's just going to try and control the seas initially. But he has enough resources to do literally anything. He probably checked the timeline and is confused. But he's scouted the bottom of the map now. He's seeing the walls in the south, so he's bringing the army down. Yeah, the timeline. He's definitely checked the timeline, right? And I think Oppa's realized he's won the game. But he does need to be careful. Doesn't want to let, you know, TC boom just happen down here. So he's going to apply the pressure now. And we see upgrades coming in now. There's a Vil there just kind of watching. It's funny. Death. Look at this production queue. He's just so housed. I feel this so much. This is a glimpse into how I play. He lost a house even. Now he's at 96 out of 92. I can't look at that anymore. It's like flashbacks reminding me of myself. More offensive towers, loving it. Hard to deal with this. If you're Alberto. More towers coming in. Not much to say here. Some cavalry to try and defend, but they're just not going to hold against this flood of units. It's a lot of slingers. Oh, the quick walls to save the Vil. It's really funny. So he's going to build another tower. As he's completely walled in now. And towered in.
Yes.
GG is called. A little late there, but you know, it's okay. I respect it. In a tournament game, you always got to give players
Yes.
credit for, you know, holding on to the last minute. It's, I think it's noble, right? I'd rather see players, you know, play on until they know they're dead, versus just quitting before they lose, right? You know. So if we're gonna have one or the other, I'd pick this every time. So it's quite nice. Good game from Oppa. Really, really disgusting map. I mean, I'm gonna clip that pit he had at the start of the game. That was just maybe one of the best pits I've seen in a tournament game in a long, long, long time. Just such a good map. And he played it honestly very, very well. The rush was a little odd to me, but I respect how it played out. It was quite interesting. Axeman with no upgrades into like kind of a weird mini boom at home, but not really, and into a full transition, completely winning the water as well. Yeah, Cool will be playing in the tournament. So let's go back to our game here. So we did see Karth just absolutely beating Phoenician. So what are we expecting for game two? Oh, sorry, I should go to this. So that was game one on Inland. We're now on game two on Hill Country. And we'll see. I'm suspecting, my guess is Persian. Oh no, he's gonna go for the a scout rush with Persian on Oasis. I'm suspecting Shang and Romans. That's my guess. Okay. Hey, sponsored. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. And yes, VNS School is in the tournament. We could check out the bracket really quick here. This is the bracket. Thanks for the bits, Flygon. Play Palmy, please. Oh, Sloovy, come on. You ask now. That's just a flex with the bits. Or not the bits, the what's it called? I don't know how many players can beat Cool. Say my name. Definitely can. There's definitely some other players who can beat him, but it's tough. Sorry, I'm late to the lobby. Can somebody link the Discord? I can if needed. Let me grab it. This is where you're gonna see all your information. If you go here, you can you can see everything you want to see about the tournament. Oh, I should update the scoreboard. So Oppa, decisive game one. Oh my gosh, Raheesh, $20.
Start the
Thank
game
you. That
already.
was very kind. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Super kind. Wow. That's a bug. I definitely said. It definitely said. Uninstalled Discord, lol. Well, that's fine. But thank you for the $20. That's very kind. That almost all donations go directly to the prize pool, by the way, just so you guys all know. Um, it said it said I was a spectator. You could see. So every donation on the channel, guys, just goes to the purse for the Classic Cup, which goes to show matches, it goes to tournaments, and it goes to supporting other tournaments at times. So at times, but that's pretty rare. It definitely said it definitely said that I was a spectator. I had selected spectator, I had selected no team, and I was yellow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Start the game already.
100 more bits for a hype train donated $1. Thank you so much. Really funny. I don't think we've ever had a hype trade on the channel before. Whatever. So Alberto getting Mace in the north. Interesting Mace pick on Highland. I guess he's leaving Romans for Oasis, but you gotta win with Mace on Hill Country. I don't know. Against Shang, this is such a tough matchup for Mace, in my opinion. I think the issue with Mace here is that you have no eco bonus early on to really secure your lead early, and Shang just have the best eco bonus. Whoa, that's a bold opening.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the tournament. You're welcome.
Thanks for organizing.
Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, let's see. Oppa with an interesting play here. I don't know. I guess it works. He's Shang. Everything works with Shang, so we're not going to question it. It'll probably give him a really fast uptime. Maybe he's going to do that same build we've been seeing from him, which is the pit Rax rush, with the delayed granary. Could happen. Could happen. Alberto does have that glued strag, so we'll see how quick of a pit he can get. Alberto coming down the south here with one of his vills, looking for just a little house wall there. This is going to be interesting. I'd say the map generally offers not a lot of safety for Alberto. He's going to go forward for his wood pits probably. That's going to make him really awkward. He's got extra food in the back if he spots it. Maybe he'll go back for the wood and the gazelle. This could work. He's got two elephants further to the south. We'll see what else he spots in the end. His Ville going south now. Meanwhile, Oppa with this jank start, making it work. Making it work nicely. He's going to kill that deer, but he can't access it, I think. Oh, can he? I think he can. Okay, more space in there than I thought. You miss Ho-Ho? Same. Don't we all? Oh man, last game was just so hype. I'm like struggling to think about what to say now because I'm just waiting for it to all unfold, right? As Oppa potentially gonna find this elephant. Could be quite good for him. He's got double berry on the right here. Really nice map, honestly. He can wall the front, another double Ellie on the front, and another Ellie on the left. Everywhere he goes, he's gonna find an elephant. He literally can't. If he scouts, he'll find elephants. That's generally a very nice map. Alberto, though, really awkward positioning here. He's run out of wood for his storage pit. Has to do a long haul there. That's really unfortunate that the timing there on the wood. When you only have two strags, you have to put like a fifth on strags in order to get it up before you get to 16 pop. But it's okay, as this elephant double Ellie lure does come in. He did find the elephants. These were way back here, so this is a really good pickup. and a well-executed lure. Very well played. As he adds a storage pit onto the deer as well. Gazelle as well. That's quite nice. This is a good play for Alberto. We'll see how this pans out. He's gonna have a decent click time. It looks like Oppa is gonna click with more vills, but at the same time, which you kind of expect from Shang as he pulls one of his elephants in. Which elephant was this? This was the elephant here. He still has 4 more to pull or 3 more to pull. Nice saturation on the berries. Perfect placement, by the way. This is ideal. Really good stuff from Oppa. I'm really liking what I've been seeing. He's been playing really solid these 2 games. As Alberto going up to 6 on wood. And we do see that forward vill here. He is mace, keep in mind, so he's got that extra line of sight on this villager. He's going to spot the wood line and back up before he gives himself away, stay out of range of the house. And Oppa, for a second, I thought he saw it, but he didn't. He sees the barracks here and drops his barracks there, and this is going to go up. I don't see any way for Oppa to spot this or stop this. And we could see a second barracks right there, or maybe just planting it in his face. As Oppa places the storage pit here. He's thinking he can go defensive slings. But I think Oppa's about to give him... I think Alberto... Oh, but he gets spotted! Oppa sees it now. This might have to be a switch in strategy. Do we see Clubbers? Clubbers immediately queued up as a response to this. As another Rax comes down. I love the placement here. And Oppa just going to switch right off of his initial plan. He was definitely thinking about slingers with these 2 on stone. But realizing the threat is inside of his base, goes for the house wall around a storage pit, queues up some clubmen to fight against the axeman attack that's going to come in from Alberto. Alberto with the faster time here. Oppa maybe getting a little greedy for the vill count. And Alberto gonna stand here with the axeman. We get a full suite of upgrades coming in. No attack, but that's fine for now. He's gonna fall back. The armor's all you really need. Armor and axe. As we have the second racks up. You know what would be really interesting is if he walled out this barracks. But he won't be doing so. Now we're going to have that fight. Armor's in. Axe upgrade is in now. So he's going to win this fight. 3 on 3. He will take this down and push forward. The defensive tower is going to come up. But is that going to do very much here? No upgrades yet for Oppa beyond just the Axeman. So he's content with just the damage buff that you get. And a little bit of health from the clubman. And the tower will help defend. Shockingly, a good tower. You rarely see these in AoE 1. But here, in this case, it makes sense. He didn't want to give up his economy, and the Axer attack wasn't really full-fledged, if you will. As now 2 more Axemen join the fray. Maybe we'll need to see a few slingers to help batter down the tower. Honestly, enough Axemen could take it down as well. An archery range indicates some bowmen are going to be on the way for Oppa to defend against the Axers. The base for Alberto is completely safe at home, but look at the economy. Stressing under the attack. He's really focused on dealing damage now. And we'll see if this plays out for him. He's walled himself in, Oppa has, on the left here. Grabbing a couple extra safe woodvilles. But I'm not sure. I'm not seeing where he's going to get food once this elephant runs out. And now Oppa's economy feels really, really stressed. And the bowman, if the bowman goes down, this position could fall apart very rapidly. Takes a couple good hits from these axemen. Still no damage upgrade for Alberto. Actually, no, he does have the damage now. And so now he's going to be able to trap this bowman against the woodline with the tower. The axeman going to get the kills in now with the bowman out of the way. This position looks really, really tricky. He's going to have to fight with the vills, but the axemen are fully upgraded. This is really, really dangerous. Good micro there from Alberto. Trying to avoid the full wall and the full surround from the vills because they will take out those axemen very rapidly. As now, Alberto, dominant position. What can Oppa do for food? He's got another bowman, but look at this. No food in the bank. Meanwhile, Alberto does queue up a slinger to help deal with those. Adds some farms back at home. Completely open, though, for a counterattack. But how is Oppa going to counterattack when he is a man on the run? He's a man on the run. Man on the run. He's a man on the run. That's an oldie, a really classic song. As he grabs these 5 berries, a short respite. We'll see if Mace Axeman can run him down and spot this. Looking really solid here, though, so far for Oppa. Oh, no, sorry, for Alberto. As Romley calling out, we might see a game 3 here, our first game 3 of the tournament. Potentially, we'll see. This is looking solid. You got to close it out, though, if you're Alberto. Can't get tricky as he blocks the Bowman, gets the slap. The Bowman goes down. Now there's no more Axeman to defend. Just some Woodvilles here. He's completely trapped in. The granary being dropped by Alberto offensively, taking the forward berries there. As we're going to get some Shang walls to defend. Shang with the extra HP on the walls. Will be nice. Hard to break through this. This little position here. This is his safe haven. His last stand, if you will. What's he queuing up? Just Bowman and Slingers, but he's getting camped. So these are producing and instantly dying. Now, luckily for Oppa, it looks like he's shaken Alberto. Alberto hasn't spotted where these vills went. And that's a lot of vills on just 5 berries, but it's going to be enough to get a small army out as we have a scuffle here in the front. Looks like the Bowman going to go down. The Slinger goes down. The Bowman gets away with 6 HP. A second Bowman pops out, but there's 3 slings here under the tower. They could just live forever. The tower only doing 1 damage a hit to these slings, so it just takes forever for this to be an effective defense. The Bowman trapping itself. Oh, really unfortunate micro there as more Bluevilles go down. Oppa will get another Bowman out, and at this point it's basically confirmed that he's found a food source, but how good could the food source be when he's got no base? He's made a few more villas into this region, but it's just apocalyptic. Oh, another vill goes down. Slinger on the right as well. Could take the hill against the Slinger. Double house delete. Gonna put Oppa in a weird, awkward spot in a moment. He deleted 2 houses to escape, but he is about to get housed. He is at 33 population, which is good, which actually makes him exactly match the population of Alberto. I mean, Oppa, he escaped with every vill. Like, basically everybody got out. So he's gonna run down to the south now, try and pick up some of the Gazelle. Sadly for him, this Gazelle pack has been just absolutely mauled by double lions. It looks like they killed half the Gazelle here. He's gonna hunt the lions as revenge. Meanwhile, mass slings being produced here, and he over chopped. So 2 vills go down on the storage pit. Really, really sad for him there, as now try and wall and hold in this little spot, but so many slings now. He's got the upgrade as well. Oppa not even close to a market at this point, and you know, the populations are similar, but the positions are just so different, right? Like, look at how good this economy is running now. He's got berries. He's found his second berries. He's been using these berries offensively. He's starting to do a full wall with a villa or 2 on stone. Interesting that I was able to sustain this massive push with that without mining any stone. I guess he's only made 10 slingers, but taking down this tower will be a huge blow to this micro distraction that Oppa's been doing. Because once Oppa takes down this remaining army and Vil count, it's going to get really, really dicey. Sorry, for Oppa, once Alberto takes it down, as this pit is unfortunate. And he calls GG. He's out of food. He's out of map.
Yes.
He's on the run. Incredible game 2. Alberto neutralizing Oppa's initial lead, and now we have a game 3 on the way. So that was Mace taking down Shang. I said that I didn't love the matchup, and I stand by it, but he played that quite well. So let's go to this screen, and we go to Shang dying. And I called Romans, but it was Mace. Mace winning. So now we have Persian versus Roman on Oasis. I'm pretty sure in history, the Romans salted the earth. So I'm not sure the desert is going to work. We'll see, though. I mean, Persians lived for a while. But they had a good run. Oasis is the best map. I completely agree, Milani. Well played indeed. That was a really nice match. I don't know. Game three is Oasis. What do you guys think? If you had to bet, who would you bet on? Alberto came out with a disgustingly strong rush there. Played that perfectly. He used that. He used that. He used that really nice. He used the line of sight on the villager to perfectly place the barracks where Oppa didn't see it. And Oppa was really unfortunate he didn't see that Vil come through his base, but I mean, Alberto played it well. Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. So game three will be starting shortly. And I need to update the scoreboard. Kills, a really dominant play by Alberto. Vil high, equal. Even though it's an even timeline, he had a really good play. Yeah, I'm coming, Baltoon. We gotta talk about it. We gotta descend. You know, when things get really hype, you gotta relax a moment. Enjoy it. Appreciate what just happened. Right? You can't just instantly hop into the next game. Gotta give it a moment to breathe. It's about the pacing.
Yes.
See, even Alberto agrees. Ask for a second. Cat's on the way. Alberto's cat is about to do an 8:30 bronze time. I thought that was a funny joke.
Start the game
Oh,
already.
map. Rom, we calling him Nabtoon. Oh man. As we see, as we see game number three coming in. Oasis. Oh my gosh. Every time we load into a game of Oasis, I see this on the center of my screen. I see the pond, the deep sea. Then you scroll out apparently to the moon and you take a look at Earth from up here, you know. And over here we have the Atlantic. And to your right we see the Pacific. It's a joke because we can zoom out to like Mars. Ooh, Roman with a good map. Good map for Romans here. Stone in the back a bit bad, but he can long haul that initially if he wanted to. Or you could use the cheaper Roman pit on that easily. This is a beautiful map for slings. He could easily wall this and this. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Further on, he's even got a nice granary spot on the middle for the TC rebuild. Meanwhile, let's take a look. The most important thing to check here is the Persian hunt situation. It is such a gambit to select Persian on Oasis, in my opinion, because you could even get screwed by the hunt patches. But he's got three. This is good for Persian as an opening, and Oppa gonna call the re. I respect that. You're playing Persian on Oasis. You call the re. I like that. You get one restart per series. Clutch call here. Beautiful. He's going to deny the gorgeous opening for Alberto, and he's going to make sure that he gets a reroll on his own map. It could be worse next time for him, but it's gonna be worse for Alberto. You're not going to get a better map than this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to eat that in 2 minutes. I'm going to eat that in 2 minutes, but maybe Alberto gets a better map, but odds are Alberto's map will be worse, and Oppa's map will be better because of just how rough and good they were, respectively. I think that was a great call. I think that's what he should have done. That's exactly why we have restarts as well, is oftentimes the opening can feel like a bit of a lottery. Gotta wait for the other caster to come in.
Yes.
Incredible opening to this series. At game three, this is our first game three of the tournament. It's a spoiler if you haven't seen other games, but we're in the round of 32, so it's not like a huge spoil to know that the sets were pretty decisive.
Start the game already.
And here we go. The big guess. Will this be better? Was it worth it? Let's check Alberto first. His map, decisively worse. Successful restart call initially. Let's check the map here for Oppa. He might be thinking his map is worse. The stone is sneaky, but he's got two elephants. And Gaz with a yeah, this was a good call. No, this is better. This is better than his last map. He's got a wood pit with Gaz push. This push is tricky, but it's open. It's in the open. The only real issue here is that he's only got 3 strags, and 2 of them are kind of close to this. This is better. He's got 2 Ellies there, 2 Ellies there, extra gazelle there, another Ellie there. With Persians, that's what you want to see. Another Ellie here, but that's kind of in between the players. That's even closer to Alberto. The players spawned are really, really close together on this map. Notice the mini map here, like these players are just neck and neck. That's gonna favor the faster player. And I think, oh, and he's gonna spot the elephants right away. Amazing, amazing. Wait, I just remembered something. Alberto also has a restart. He has 1 minute. Is he going to call it? He doesn't have strags. He's got only the one. $30. Alberto's gonna have to be quick here. What? Misclick. Kills the deer out there. No, Oasis has always been able to spawn like this, Baltoon. You're saying that it could be the spectators causing this, but no, Oasis always can spawn like this, even in a 1v1 without specs. This is a beautiful start for Persian. And we're past the 3 minute mark. My gosh, the timing is just going to be so fast. He might stop at 16 pop here and just get a disgustingly good time. And we'll see. He's still got, what, another elephant here that he didn't lure? I wonder if he even spotted it or just took the first elephant he found. He might even find this elephant. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh! Okay, no, he finds it. He finds it. Amazing stuff. As, Roman. Yeah, his stone's in the back. Cool, but I don't know if that matters here. He does find an elephant in the south. And I think Oppa spotted the wood line, so he knows where to go. Is he gonna do a no storage pit rush? What's he gonna build with this 150 wood? No, he's gotta build a storage pit, right? There's no way he does a barracks to click. He needs to build something though. 'Cause he's about to get enough food and not click. Does he have enough food on his map to click? Yeah, he does. A little sad that he didn't pull this elephant right away. I guess he's just waiting for the wood. Idle micro. And there's the click. And now he's going to take down these gazelle. And pull some more hunters over. Meanwhile, Alberto, not on his way up just yet. Hard to counteract that Persian click time. But we'll see. The question is, does Alberto know where to go? And, oh! Did they just see each other? And a lion's going to interfere. The lions are always hungry. I mean, it is an oasis after all. It'd be funny if those are like alpha lions. And so Oppa's going to take the hill here. So it's still quite close to the economy of Alberto. This is the passive play, though. It could have been more aggressive, but I guess he saw the Ville and didn't want to place it too close. We'll see, though. He's got 5 clubbers in queue, and he's going to pull this elephant all the way home. So just the 1 Rex club rush into Axeman. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll see if he grabs stone somewhere. Really nice stuff as he pulls this elephant home. And another barracks at home. So not fully committed to high aggro. He's thinking that maybe it can play a little slower. And Alberto looks like he's spotted how he wants to lay out his base. I'm expecting a TC delete maybe on the gazelle. But I think maybe he thinks his opponent is to the west. Or east, sorry. Did we get a pit here or a delete here? As the clubmen do find their way in, he does have armor, so it's going to be tricky to fight. And Oppa wisely not choosing to fight that many vills. And now he's got Axer attack on the way as well. So Oppa, unlike the other 2 games where he waited on the axe upgrades, just going all out on the Axer attack upgrades this time. So it looks like it's going to be a full axe rush. Pulls this elephant home. Looks like he wants a decisive end to this game. Not going to let the sling mass come there. Oh boy. First slinger going down is never a good look. You need that. You need like 5 or 6 slingers to really start to micro against Axers. And here, more Axers streaming into the wood line. This is just getting dicier and dicier. That slinger went down, and where are the units? Where are the units for Alberto? He's got 1 there. 2 more spawning into his eco. So now he's going to be able to try and defend. He did rush the upgrade, which is really good for him here. Stonewall's coming in. If he can get everybody inside, maybe this could work. But there's an axeman at the wall. Holding the... Oh, he tried to bait him out. But there's so many axers in a line here to get in. It's a conga line. He will go down, and the wall could be built. This is so awkward to watch. We're going to zoom in to appreciate this as he's trying to hold the position, and he gets the wall up, and the slingers will hold. The axemen have to retreat, and the axe upgrade did damage, but not so much. And the stone miners are unperturbed. He's got some hunt in here to get some more slings out, but his economy is just wrecked, and he's going to move out. He's going to try and clean some more units up, take a good position. Looks like his Ville got pushed back. As we see Oppa going to just farms now. So he's thinking he has map control, but these slingers are coming. Looks like he's going to show his hand against this barracks potentially. What an insane opening to this game as both players content to just back up population in favor of Oppa for now. As he sets up 4 farms. And struggles to figure out what to do. He never found these 3 elephants. It was interesting. He pulled the elephant that was married to this elephant. So it could have been that, but it was just a home wrecker. It was just a home wrecker. He didn't grab the pair. He could have maybe at least had the decency to take him out too. He's just sitting there like, where'd she go? What am I doing? I need to stop. So he's gonna drop another storage pit here. Oh god. Oh boy, this bill might be a little stuck here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Oppa's position I thought was fine, but now I'm starting to question things. There's a lot of slings here, and he's not staying aggressive with the axeman. I feel like he needed to keep doing loops around. Like he was like, okay, you're walled into this little gap, but I think he assumed that that was the entire economy of Alberto. I feel like that's when you go for the houses. That's when you take out some houses with the axers, or you apply pressure to the stone miners. You try to find those to make sure you can't build more slings, right? A big part of these small walls in the base against the wood lines is if you don't have stone or gold there, the mid-game transitions can be really hard. As we see Oppa just slurping up the elephants because he's got so much food. Or sorry, got the Persian bonus. It's funny, Alberto's letting these slingers rally to their friends. So we'll see the timing on Oppa's stone upgrade because he's out of stone now. Oh, he's long hauling? Okay, there he goes. We're gonna need to see the market and the upgrade soon because Alberto does have that. He has the market but needs to get some stone income going for himself. Meanwhile, Alberto may be too much stone as he's been able to full wall this side of the map, which also walls out his army. And he's going for a full wall on the right as well. Greedy walls, but we'll see if it pans out. As Oppa looks to get the stone upgrade now. Has more vills on gold accidentally. Yeah, Oppa has a better eco baltoon, but only now. Like, only at this point does he. And I guess he just has a much larger army now, too. Yeah, it's really panned out. I feel like at some point, though, Oppa's economy is about to collapse when he only has 4 farmers and, like, he's got 1 elephant left. He's got, like, 400 food on the map still to use. Oppa considers moving in. Alberto seems to be very aware of the potential attack here. Thinking about just holding the hill, but I think when Oppa gets this upgrade, he's going to be confident enough to just attack, right? He's got to figure out what's going on. He can't sit back. He's going to see the Slinger micro. And the Axemen charging up the hill first. They're just going to die. They're fodder at this stage. But I don't know, if under the cover of the Slinger armor, maybe they could get a couple hits off. Does get a slap, has some Slingers on the left as well to block the retreat path. He could even block it fully as he moves in with his slings. And Alberto gonna have to leave these men to die in the wilderness. Brutal position here now for Alberto. He's gonna have to remass, but he's already so far behind now in numbers. This is gonna get really difficult, right? He's maybe gonna find a Vil kill or two. Oppa, really good distraction here. Gonna let his slingers come and clean this up now. Insane stuff. Insane plays on Oasis as now Alberto tries to get a third Rax. Looks like he's going to try and defend this with slings still, but the pressure's going to come in from Oppa very rapidly. He's got a third Rax. He's got the upgrade. He's even adding again with the towers. Again, he gets Watchtower. You know, he might be changing my opinion on it. Like, it's not a good unit per se, but in some cases, like this, low food situations, maybe it's worth, adding a tower here to just help keep pressure on a spot. And now, Alberto in trouble, trying to defend his wall. But that's 2-to-1 slinger count, basically. The military graph is going to be, domination so far. We've got 55 population to 39. Oppa gonna get another couple good hits there. The Slinger micro just wasn't there for Alberto this game, as now another Slinger goes down. He's gonna get a counter pick, but take damage as a result. And now he's got to find the tile again that he was clicking. Which tile was I clicking again? Really tough to attack walls sometimes in this game when your opponent is defending, because they can just back up every time, and it makes your whole micro a lot uglier. And I like how Alberto's been kind of drawing him down. Some nice dodges there. Good stuff there. Not perfect though. Does lose the slinger for it. And now it gets really awkward. So he's walled behind. Going to try and buy himself more time. But there's an opening here. And this tree only has 20 wood in it. And there's a tower going up right on his wood line. You can definitely tell that Oppa's been playing some Age of Empires 4. So now Alberto, really awkward here. Really awkward. The wall tile is super close to going down. There it is. That's the hurt one for now. You can now see it visually as he brings more slingers into the fold to try and to defend this. The economy at home for Oppa is beautiful. He's got the farms count going up, so he's got to be able to sustain this push for a long time. Next thing we'll need to see is a transition to the middle wood line for consistent wood income, but I don't know if that's going to matter as now Alberto pushing his, I guess, slingers to the brink to try and hold, but they're all going to go down. Completely outnumbered on the front here still. The wall tile goes down. Sometimes you have to open two in order to fully go through this. And he's going to have to. Frustrating. You could feel the frustration there that he couldn't click. And now he's going to take the fight again, but Alberto has the wider position. So only some of the slingers here for Oppa were able to fight there. So that was actually a really good engagement briefly. But now it's going to look, actually still looking kind of good for Alberto. He's taking good trades. It's not going to win him the game potentially, but you know, every step at a time. And now he's just going to push in. Finally gets the micro that he needs. Enough slingers to attack, and the position is going to be overwhelmed. And back he's going to have to fall. Alberto did respond to the tower with the wall segments. So he's going to be able to hold his wood line alive for a little bit longer. Going to have to delete like a house or something here. There's now the barracks getting pressured. 4 racks here on the offense, 4 racks on the defense. Beautiful economy at home for Oppa. He's transitioned those elephants perfectly into a brilliant economy. He's grabbing this wood line here. That's fine for now, but again, it's going to run out eventually, so there'll be more idle time on the horizon. A 5th barracks comes down for Alberto to try and hold this. He's got a decent farm count as well. I'm just not sure it's going to be enough to hold. Let's look at the production queue. Just so much cleaner for Oppa. Actually, I think one of his barracks isn't in his control group with that queuing. But that's okay. Alberto, similar situation. He's got 5 barracks, but only able to queue from 3. So now it looks like there might be some slinger losses for Alberto on the front line. This is... It feels hard to hold this, but, I mean, there's a chance, right? He hasn't been able to get in. This has honestly been a very impressive defense so far. He's been able to hold these positions, and he's going to try and take the fight. He thinks he has enough slings. I don't think he does, and he's going to back up. And now he has a hole in his wall. That was... I just said it was an impressive defense. I mean, maybe this is the play he needed to keep his barracks alive. He's got more slings attacking. Oppa could just fill the gap. But actually, now Oppa, mismicroing this horribly right now, is going to have some troubles. Alberto takes a much better engagement initially with the slingers and might have enough here to overwhelm the numbers. Oh, it's close, but Oppa's just going to push in through the gap that Alberto opened for him. And initially, even though it looked good, Oppa's just going to run away with it now. That was hard to read. It looked rough there for a second for Oppa, but he was able to get the fight to work for him. Now he's pulling the boys. He's going to wall them in, maybe? It's at the house to block the wall. The quick wall and the fight with the Vills, trying to flank with them. Buy time, but he's losing his economy. That's going to be the game. Wow, incredible series, guys, as Alberto, unable to hold, will fall to the pressure of Oppa. Oppa, after a strong game 1 with a beautiful map on inland, struggling on hill country to the Mace Rush with Shang, and now showing why he picked Persian. I think a lot of you have to think about the strategy overall. Like I think a lot of this comes down to that that intelligence, the gameplay intel, the IQ to call the restart on the first map. I think we have to look back at that and say that showed like a lot of insight into how the game could have played out. And he got a map that he was more comfortable with, and obviously he was out of restarts, so he had to play this one. But this map was so much better for him. He was able to use those elephants throughout the game, and it just really, with Persian, a 5 LE map is just so good. Incredible stuff, guys. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for watching. As it looks like we got our winner here in today's series. Amazing stuff. Amazing.